Hey Sag, hi. Welcome to your June love and finance reading. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I am going to start my prayer prior to shuffling and just get through the shuffling. I just want to, kind of try new things and see what works best. Couple announcements before we get started. I'm super excited because I am putting together some sacred goddess baths. So if you are an individual that likes to work with the energies, likes to work with the moon, and just is into honoring your sacred space, and which is your body. Your body's your temple, and we want to honor our bodies and ensure that we're properly cleansing, and so on and so forth. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be launching that soon. I will be posting a website for you to be able to access those items. Also, I wanted to just say thank you for popping by. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get current readings. You can tailor them specifically to you if you like, but you can stay up to date. So, what else did I have? Oh, like and comment. Send me comments. I really look forward to hearing about your story and how this resonates. I really do like connecting with individuals through this channel and just through channeling in general, because we're all connected to source in different ways, and it's so enlightening for me to know and understand your current situations. So I guess that's it. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. Spirit, thank you for continuing to bless my life, my family, my home, and my son with so much beauty, so much love, so much insight, patience, and guidance. Spirit, thank you for continuing to use me as a vessel for clear messages into the current situations of Sagittarius in their love, money, and finances. Spirit, thank you for showing me all of the messages that are in Sagittarius's greater good, and thank you for showing me these messages clearly so I can communicate them clearly to Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit, for continuing to use me as a clear channel for your messages. Thank you, Spirit. So Sagittarius, I just wanted to let you know that right before getting into your reading, I got a little upset in the tummy. So it could be my coffee, or it could be an energy that's coming in for you right now. So just a little bit of upset stomach, and potentially maybe just going through a stressful time, which wouldn't be surprising with the, just the current state of our economy, the current state of our world. But all things are temporary, and this too shall pass. So just know that if you're dealing with any energies that are unsettling and maybe blocking your solar plexus chakra, you might have like a little bit of troubles with your sacral chakra right now too. So just take heed to that and take note of it. All things are temporary, and this too shall pass. So last shuffle. Spirit, show me all of the messages in Sagittarius's higher good. Sag, I'm going to do, well, that was quick. Okay, I'm going to do 4 cards for your love and 4 cards for your finances. Okay, show me love. Show me Sagittarius love. Spirit, show me Sagittarius. Whoa, love. One more. Let's get that card first. One more card for Sagittarius. It's too many. One more card for Sagittarius love. One more card for Sagittarius love. Nine of Cups. It's beautiful. Okay, Spirit, show me Sagittarius' finances. Show me Sagittarius' finances, Spirit. There's that 6 of Swords that wanted to come out in your love. Okay, one more, Spirit. Okay. Well. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll take that too. So, Sagittarius, in your love situation, we are dealing with the 7 of Swords. First card that came out, so it's generally the strongest card. So there is almost like a thief in the night kind of energy happening right now. It's dark, like it's dark energy. It's third eye, right? So it speaks to your third eye chakra, or it can speak to your crown chakra as well. But when it comes to this card, it's almost like, you know, you could be turning your back on something and just taking everything you can and just moving away from it. But you're looking back and taking note of all of the things that you've learned in that situation and moving towards the Ace of Cups energy, which is an offering of love. This is, you know, it's divinely, almost divinely sourced. So it comes in to you from the divine. So it's just, it's kind of off-putting to me for some reason, because the 7 of Swords is, you know, kind of taking what you have and leaving, like, I'm going. But then you're offered this cup of love from the divine, saying, here, it's here for you, right? So it's just really, you know, it's really beautiful. Whatever lessons that you're learning or whatever it is that you're moving away from is, you know, obviously it's part of the journey. It's the first energy that comes out for you. So, but it brings you into Princess of Wands energy. So we can look at this coming in as almost advice from Spirit, but what it's saying is that you are still learning. You're not fully grown into the, let's say, the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, right? So you're not fully in that energy yet. So it's important for you to spend some time in, like, your heart chakra, like what's in your heart space, you know, and whatever momentum and forward movement that you're doing in terms of your personal growth in your love sector. You're not fully grown to that point of being, you know, in full control over your, let's say, your heart space, or the way that you love, your love language, and so on and so forth. So, but, you know, don't let that affect you as an individual, because we're all growing, and we're all growing at different speeds. We're all growing from different experiences. So where you are on your path right now is you're still the Princess of Wands. You're almost like one step away from, you know, having that self-mastery and being able to, you know, see what you're being offered by the divine, and you know, being able to move in conjunction with the ability to, you know, invite what you're being offered into your energetic space. So, you know, you're just like, you're on the right path, but it's almost like you have maneuvered off of a direct forward path, because the Princess of Wands, as you can see, is, you know, like, is in a bush. It's kind of murky. You know, it's a very spiritual path, don't get me wrong, but, you know, you've kind of veered off to be able to learn something that's going to catapult you forward into what it is you're going towards. 9 of Cups energy comes in after that. So just know that, you know, this is wish fulfillment. They call this the wish fulfillment card. I just want you to take note that, you know, there's some orange energy in here, right? So you may be, you know, working within a very, almost like a, you know, like a sensual space, or, you know, you might need to work on that part of you. And when I speak about sensual, I'm just speaking about, like, you know, as an individual, you know, we have the ability to work from, like, different parts of ourselves that, you know, there's practicality, like we're making decisions and creating from a practical standpoint, a loving standpoint, and so on and so forth. The reason why I speak about this being a sensual standpoint, but I mean loving and emotionally, you know, full. It's just so, it's so important for you to, like, you know, actually work on that emotional fulfillment part, because to come to the wish fulfillment, you must be emotionally fulfilled. So the emotional fulfillment is being offered to you by this cup of love, okay? So, and that's coming from the divine, but you may have, you know, an inclination to run away from it because you're still growing. And the Princess of Wands, you know, she's in this murky, you know, forest, and excuse me for putting it into terms like that, but you know, it's veering off of your path a bit to get you to that wish fulfillment point. So it's just some growth, a little bit of growth, and this might be like growth that you're doing on your own, because it seems very individual in all of these energies here. So the growth is there, the wish fulfillment is there, the path of growth is there. You are on your way. You're on your way. So really, really beautiful energies in your love. Wish fulfillment, you know, what does your heart desire, you know, and that will come in for you, because you're taking those steps and learning those lessons, and, you know, love is there for you. So beautiful energy. Heart space, root chakra, you know, really, really figuring out like where you stand when it comes to your red energy. I would even just Google you know, the different colors of energy and what they stand for, and then it'll kind of speak to your story a little bit, because like we could be too much in the red energy, too little in the red energy, you know, and it, you know, personality traits come out with it, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, reaching out for a little bit of, you know, advice or just, you know, insight, especially when it comes to who we are as individuals, right? So, excuse me one second. So, getting into your finances. Finances look good, okay? There's 5 of Coins energy is the first thing that came in though, okay? So 5 of Coins is directly related to, you know, leaving somebody out in the cold, or feeling left out in the cold by something. So what this tells me is that there might have been, you know, a time of financial lack that may be influencing how you're feeling right now, and, you know, what you feel you have the ability to do in your financial sector. Okay, so with that being said, Six of Swords energy comes in. So you go from Five of Coins to Six of Swords. I just want to note, so there's this little girl, right? And, you know, in the Five of Coins, you're moving away from something because you felt like you were left out in the cold, or you're looking away from it, you know, trying to find new light. And then we go into the Six of Swords energy again, and here's this little girl and this lady. So both cards, there's a little girl and a lady. Second card, the lady is leaving current situations, moving towards, you know, something new, taking what she's learned with her. And those things that she learned may have been hard, they may have been challenging, you know, they come with contrast, but important for you to know that you're moving towards something new and better. And then the Magician comes in. So Magician, I love this card because, first of all, it's number one. It's the first card. It's the second, because the Fool's the first card, but the Magician is number one, and number one is being the master, being the, you know, the leader, creating from every element that you can create. So it's self-mastery, right? So it's becoming who you are. And then the High Priestess comes in. So, you know, when the High Priestess is, you know, she's the master. Like, she's got it all. She's got the intuition, she's got the insight to be able to make decisions and know what you want to do. So financial, like, you know, there was some hardship and some lessons that's taking you into mastery. Super important, 1 and 2, and then the Three of Cups comes in. And this Three of Cups, I just took it because it wanted to pop out. I was doing 4-card spreads here, but it wanted to pop out for you. So you go from the Magician into the High Priestess. So you can, you know, cast, like, you can see what's coming, and it makes you a very strong leader type individual that, you know, at that point you can mentor other individuals. And then it brings in the Three of Cups energy, and, like, this is so beautiful because it's 1, 2, 3. So where you're going financially, you're going and you're growing. And the Three of Cups, you know, it could speak to, you know, creating like another, almost like partnership, right? It, you know, sometimes can speak to third-party energy, but, you know, that third-party energy, it could be, you know, the creation of something new. Celebrations are also in order as well. So, and that, you know, High Priestess and Three of Cups energy, you know, that when that comes in for you financially, that's when you're sitting in your joy and sitting in your happiness, right? So just know that, you know, if you're becoming a leader, you need to set the proper examples, right? And then, you know, it goes back to just integrity, right? So becoming a leader, like learning your lessons and moving towards like truth, right? And what's real and true. And, you know, then you master yourself, and then you master your intuition, and then, you know, celebrations are in order because, like, you know, you're at the top when it comes to your financial and money aspects. So, you know, sometimes it's hard, but it's worth it. So let's get one more card for you, Sag. One more card. We're going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and we're going to call this Advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want Sagittarius to know in regards to their current love and financial aspects. Spirit, what is your advice? Okay, Spirit, one card for Sag. I want to know what that is. The Phoenix. I just want to keep that one. Okay. One more card for Sag. Spirit. Whoa! Holy shit! Every single card. Oh, you know what? We can't take every single card, Spirit. So Sag, so funny because this card that I wanted to keep is the Phoenix, and because it didn't like fully jump, I didn't want to keep the card, but I wanted to, you know, touch on that energy. I'm still gonna pull another card, but like for every single card to come out, that might be a lot. Spirit, give me one more card for Sag. There we go. That came out nice. Okay, so the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. So you are creating something, okay? Something's a brewing right there. So with that, discernment's important, clear vision. So being able to hunker down and really focus on what it is you're trying to create, super important. Details, pay attention to the details of the things that you're doing, okay? Super important as well. But, you know, as you can see with this card, there is huge manifestation at play. So it's really important for you to pay attention to what you're manifesting, okay? Magician, it's a confirmation, right? The Magician coming in, and then the High Priestess and the Three Cups. Super beautiful. I wanted to keep this card, the Phoenix, because this is important. If you are going through a, you know, dark night of the soul type of energy, you know, like a bunch of growth, transformation, things that you haven't felt before yet, the Phoenix, just, it is a confirmation that there is light. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Resurrection, right? So, like, something has needed to die in your energy for you to, you know, be able to come up from the ashes when it comes to the Phoenix, right? And then it's actually surrendering to the change. So, you know, the Thief, the Seven of Swords, maybe you're, you know, you have a tendency to run away from certain things, and that in your relationship sector could be just running away from, like, you know, healthy, you know, boundaries, or just healthy, even just healthy relationships. And so your money sector looks really strong. Your love sector looks really strong too, but there's transformation that is in process and must happen. So that's your reading, Sag. Thanks for being here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out for you. And June is going to be a really good and really transformational month. So good luck, and I wish you nothing but the best.